What's up? So it feels like it's been a while because like I did a stint on Friday, but before Friday I haven't streamed since Wednesday. Um, and yeah, I didn't stream very long on Friday, so that doesn't even count. It's been forever. Um, uh, so the theme of today's stream is I guess going to be whatever. I honestly don't know what I'm working on today. Um, one interesting thing, as I think a lot of people probably know already, the I'm using or so the reason I'm using Visual Studio now, or at least the reason I'm going to try it today, is that there's like a free community version now, which I don't know, it seems pretty cool. Giving that a go. I don't know how it's going to work, but I hope it does because I miss using Visual Studio. And so that's cool. I literally just booted it up for the first time, so I'm just don't mind me. I'm just adjusting margins and whatnot. Um, so yeah. So fun thing. I have a project that I'm like working on that I shelved because I wasn't enthusiastic about it. Emerald, hey, welcome. You're first today. First to arrive. How's it going? Um, yeah, so, yeah, oh, totally, yeah, I mean, you got it. um, yeah, so this project Journey that I kind of gave up on last week, was it last week that I quit on it, or was it the week before? Anyways, I quit on it. Not really. I had wanted to work on it, and then I had set it aside because I got to a point where I was unenthusiastic about the tools I was using to make it. Oh, I'm gonna count that as a tie, because for one thing, I can't prove or disprove who was actually here first, and I feel like Emerald gets at least partial credit for for saying hello. Welcome, Tristan. How's it going? Uh, so yeah, oh right, so this is so. For for one thing, if I'm working on Journey, I'm not gonna do it in I'm not gonna do it in Visual Studio. I don't think. Mint Arcade, hey, welcome. How's it going? Welcome to the channel. Uh, so yeah, today is gonna be a bit of whatever, I think, because for one thing, okay, so like here's the laundry list. So I want to continue working on IMA because that's what I was working on Friday, and specifically I left it in like a. I didn't leave it in a broken state, but like I tried to accomplish something and then it didn't work, and so I feel very unaccomplished about what I did on Friday. Um, oh wow, you're up early. Uh, ooh, yikes! That's go back to bed. No, I'm just kidding. But gosh, the only time I ever wake up at 5:26 is if my brain is being weird and it wants me to be up at that time. Do you ever get that? Like sometimes, like really early in the morning, your brain will just be like, "Nope, you're awake now. You're awake. Go be awake." Or if I'm going to the airport, those are like the only two situations where I'd actually be up at that time that I can think of. Um, so I want to work on IMA. I mean, that's what I consider like my current project, like my real current project right now. But I'm thinking about Journey again because I never really, yeah, because I never really considered. I don't know. I was calling it iced only because I wasn't sure if I had literally hit like a roadblock. I don't. So I want to work on Journey, but I also want to change it completely. Like just very fundamentally change. Like basically everything that I was dissatisfied with, or not just. So like my feelings about working on Journey were very much I want the end result, but all the steps between where I am and the end result didn't seem right. Like they all seemed like they were really heavy on art production, which I didn't care for because that does not play to my strength. Um, and I wasn't even super enthusiastic about the finished product. Just in that I instead of like actually feeling like satisfied with like the what the target that we were heading towards. Every time I thought about the target and like what we'd be making, or what the project was supposed to be, I kept thinking, oh, but I'll be happy with it if I do all these other things as well. And I don't I want to make a product that I'm actually satisfied with. I don't want to make a product that I could be satisfied with like years from now if I do all these like myriad things that who knows if they'd even work. Um, oh wow. All right, no, yeah, you're right, Tristan. That is the other scenario wherein I'm awake at 5:26 a.m. Is if I never went to bed in the first place. That's valid. You have a valid point. Well, I just started streaming, so I don't know how long you'll be able to stay with us. But um, I yeah, I don't even know what my plan is for today. I know part of my plan is like I don't even know what my schedule is for today. Like I don't know how late I'll be streaming. My gut though says a while because I don't. I'm I might have to go do something later, but I'm still on the fence about that. But like even if I go do something later, it won't be for like 8 hours from now. So uh, yeah, we got some time. So right, so if I started working on Journey again, I could start changing Journey to be like what I want it to be now, like just like completely re reworking how I want it to work. Maybe like that's a possibility. Um, the other thing I could start doing is yeah, no. If I started working on Journey, I'd probably start reworking it first. But then that could very quickly turn into art production because um, instead of putting a lot of time into making art that I wasn't enthusiastic about for Journey, instead like with the new plan, I want to like I have very clear ideas about what I want to make, and yeah, it's less like disposable art. I think it's a little more valuable, which I think is better because if I need to make art, then I need to not make it in bulk. I need to make like I just need to be very deliberate about what I choose to take on in that capacity. So and then just this random thing that I want to do is I want to make a font for myself because I don't know. I never know how like fonts work exactly because like I guess there are like free fonts that you can get out there. And maybe I should just be satisfied using free fonts, but I don't know. I always feel weird about using other people's things. I prefer not to when I don't have to. Uh, yeah, you know what? Now that I've talked through it, this stream is feeling a little less whatever, but no, it might still be a little bit whatever because I still don't. I don't know. I'll probably jump around from thing to thing. And who knows? If I start working on Journey again, I might only work on it for like who knows how long before deciding to give up on it altogether once more. So yeah, I'm not gonna get rid of the old Journey. Oops, I didn't mean to close that actually. I'm gonna I guess I'm gonna like save the old Journey and then like probably hack apart. Probably like copy it over and then just like hack to pieces the the new version. So yeah, let's say new folder orig for the original, and then so if I ever feel like going back to that, I could. But then for the new version, let's call it evolve for evolved. We don't need events is kind of the big thing. I'm cutting events. Which, if anyone's played the previous version, you'll know that was like all the content design was in, almost all the content design was in the events. Players, I guess we can keep that for now. Just keep people's player data. So bg.ping was bg. Oh, it's just the blank whatever. So I think we can probably get rid of this too. Huh. I don't know. I'll just leave it there for now. Events backup.txt. What is this? Oh, right, yeah. Well, we can get rid of that too, because we don't need that either. Death to events. So the main difference is going to be where previously Journey used. Actually, I guess I could bring those back at some point if I wanted to, but I probably don't want to. Actually, as soon as I said that, I realized like, no, I probably don't want to do that. Yeah. So the difference between old Journey and new Journey is that whereas old Journey had like prescripted events that would occur intermittently at intervals. Instead, I want it to be done entirely live. So basically, like every event that occurs in New Journey will be, I'll type it in manually, like as the stream runs. So the end result is that there will probably be fewer events because they'll only occur, you know, now and then, whenever I feel like it. Or I might even dub some mods as like DMs, basically. Um, but yeah, so they'll all just be a lot more deliberate and very uh, contextual, I guess. So yeah, what so yeah, so then the instead of so right, so previously the like the prescriptive events all had like art associated with it, like to depict what is happening in the event. The new ones are not going to do that. They're going to be entirely text based, based literally on my contributions to the chat channel, or a DM's contributions to the chat channel. And so instead, I'm going to spend a lot more time working on character art and generic backgrounds. Generic back. Oh no, where'd he go? I've lost track of him somehow. No, right. So yeah, so generic backgrounds will give me a lot. Will give a lot more mileage, I think. Just to give like the impression of a setting, and to let the little adventures like march across the screen, and then they'll be like slowly scrolling. I'm really good at removing my earbuds. I can do it really fast. Sorry. So yeah, there'll be there'll be like as with the current journey, there will be, or the old journey, I guess I can call it now. There will be like the little adventures marching across the bottom of the screen. Except now, I'll be making more detailed character art for them, or more character art for them. Not necessarily more detailed, but like like. So like hypothetically you can like level up, or you can like collect equipment or something, and yeah, I don't know exactly how all that's gonna work, but basically like your avatar will grow with you a little bit, I guess. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I might backtrack on that as well. I don't know. All right, so I can start setting some of those things up. Oh yeah, so the one thing that I don't. So another thing I'll have to figure out again is what exactly. I'll have to figure out what the events mean exactly. Like what? Yeah, no, I don't know what. I don't know what. Will be like, yeah, I don't know. I guess a lot of this I'll just have to figure out again as I go, because a lot of it I kind of like created or adapted for the previous vision, and now a lot of that has changed. So I guess that's why I thought today it'll be a lot of whatever. Is that I even when I know what I'm doing, I'm not really gonna know what I'm doing today. So what can we get rid of here? Not the infrastructure stuff. Player. I guess I can get rid of events, right? Or no, not necessarily. I can get rid of the part where we try and load in events. Yeah, like this stuff. Get rid of all of that. Axter. What's Axter? This is oh right, yeah. Man, this is gonna change so much. So fundamentally changed. So yeah, we can get rid of all this part. I guess I'll probably just leave in the infrastructure for event types for now. Just because, I don't know, I might want to use the same event types. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I want to use the same event types. It could happen. It's feasible. It's plausible. And they're confusing, so I might as well leave them in for now. Oh, here I'm gonna enter lurk mode. Wait. There, now I've also activated lurk mode. This is really uncomfortable. I'm like half squatting, and I don't know how long my thighs are gonna keep this up. All right, we can also. All right, no, I can't do that. We can also get rid of this. We can get rid of anything that references cur ev I, because that's not a thing anymore. Although I don't want to get rid of the things that reference current event, even if they reference current event I, because that's something that I will have to change. I have to change the structure of so much of this stuff that I could take out all the timing things, basically. Yeah, because like in the new system, events would be entirely driven, like user driven, if you consider me a user. So maybe I will leave, actually, yeah, maybe I'll leave all this stuff in, but just get rid of the art for it? Do I want to bother with that? Probably not. No, yeah, no. Yeah, I think I probably will keep that. But just like change the timing of it pretty dramatically. Yeah, actually, so yeah, maybe I don't have to chop anything out really, except the oh yeah, no, so okay, so instead of cutting out events altogether, I'll just cut out the event images, because I guess that'll be the major difference, is that Letterman, hey, welcome. How's it going? Welcome to the channel. We're doing tons of stuff today. Tons of fun stuff, so I'm glad you made it. Did I actually? Oh, whatever. I think I accidentally changed the layout of like this on screen, but whatever, I don't care. Alright, right. So I'm just gonna cut out the visuals for backgrounds. I'm not gonna get rid of all of the infrastructure, because for one thing, I'm gonna leverage a lot of the current event infrastructure, and then for another thing, I don't remember. Oh yeah, I might just keep them. Right. Okay. Yeah. Brain. Brain activity. There's some. All right. So. All right. Yeah, and we never even really load in. All right. Yeah. So all the stuff that we load in is actually pretty good. So we can just get rid of what is it? BG rect? BG rect? Probably get rid of that. Right, yeah, no, I can get rid of that. Because we're going to change how BGs work. So we'll add in new background stuff, but for now we can get rid of that background stuff. So yeah, that's going to mess up this stuff, which is fine. Because we're actually not going to have the visuals just aren't going to change during an event. It'll still continue to march adventurers across whatever background. Oh. So yeah, the spontaneous events. I guess I don't know. Like, so what I was thinking for the background system now is that oh yeah, sorry, I might have forgotten to mention Light Up Man. We're fundamentally changing how Journey works, so it's going to be a very different title. Oh, so the bot. Sorry, I'll let you know how it has fundamentally changed. It's not going to be as fun for the bot to play anymore. I mean, it might still be fun, but we'll see. All right, so yeah, right. Okay, so getting rid of the backgrounds is like one of our first orders of business. So sorry, just repositioning my laptop. All right. Backgrounds. Where yeah, what's the part where we load in all the backgrounds? Because that's the other like big thing to change now. Is yeah, right. This is probably where that all happens. Oh, event slides, right? So let's find where event slides comes from and nuke it, because that, yeah, event slides. Nope, you're gone. Gone forever, probably. Gone. Eldict, yeah. Alright, and so then, yeah, down here is the other place where that was relevant. Alright, cool. So now I think the game probably just plays without those slides, I think. Is probably the main difference there. I can get rid of the intro text because, I don't know, just because. Oh yeah, I should open the chat window. Pop out. Yeah. Yeah, because I think the difference now is just going to be, I think basically all that I've changed so far is that if I run it, oh, I disabled graphics too. Wait, did it? Oh, I put errors in. Oops. There are no events. Oh, I'm still referencing the events directory for somewhere. Oh, right, no, I nuked it. Right, that was the difference. Oops. Yeah, I nuked it and then forgot to bring it back. Yep, that would do it. Yeah, so actually what I wanted to do now is just nuke the images. So I don't really need these folders anymore, and I can change the structure to not include the folders anymore. Loop. Oh yeah, so with the events and the backgrounds, like, I start a lot of thoughts and don't finish them. But that is literally how my brain works, so. Um, so uh, with the backgrounds, like I'm thinking of just having like a pool of generic adventuresome backgrounds, like a jungle and like mountains and like a desert and like I don't know, just cool like places that you can like adventure through. And right, so if I keep the automated event systems, like the spontaneous event systems, I'll probably want to like set up specific events for the specific backgrounds. Because like if you're in the middle of a desert, it makes slightly less sense to have a pirate ship, right? At least what you do with a pirate ship in the desert is very different with what you do with a pirate ship in the middle of the ocean. So yeah, probably have to do something about that. I'll probably want to at some point. For now, we won't worry as much about that. Wow, actually, yeah, no, I'm gonna say this a lot, but I really like the new direction a lot better, and that's. I guess I really don't have to say that too, because just by taking this new direction, I can demonstrate that I like this new direction a lot better than the old direction that we're not taking. So, all right, now is it, etc., etc. Hey, look at that, it's running again. Good old journey. I can reactivate the graphics. All right, yeah, now they're gonna be super boring because like nothing comes up ever. Because yeah, okay, so the event is in fact happening, but we're just not seeing anything. So like, I don't know. Yeah, I won't worry about the automated event system because that's not going to be the focus anymore. I guess is the important part. The yeah, the important part is that the important part is going to be the new spontaneous events, which I'll have to set up now. So yeah, so okay, so I'm going to assume for a moment that we are keeping the old spontaneous event system. It's just going to run on a much longer interval. I mean, that was always the plan. It was never supposed to run like once a minute or so. I mean, maybe it was. I don't know. Once a minute, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, like all these timings are way shorter, just for testing purposes and for development purposes. Yeah, so now I think the automated event system is probably going to be significantly longer. Like, it would probably only be, like, I don't know, like every, like, 15 minutes, if even. Like, maybe not even every 15 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, right, so yeah, so basically like the spontaneous or excuse me, I need I'll call I'll sorry, no, what differentiates the two event or the new like this new event divide is the automated versus like the contextual. I need to come up with better terms because I'm going to probably end up calling them like I'm going to call one type the spontaneous kind, and then I'm going to call the other type the spontaneous kind. That's not going to make much sense because they're both anyways. So right, so like the yeah, the automated kinds will be on like some long interval probably if they exist at all. I don't know. It's entirely possible that I will just eventually cut them, but no, the contextual ones or like the deliberate ones will yeah, can occur at any time based on my own input or the DM's input, and those ones oh right, yeah, that's still running. I can probably stop that now at this point. Yes, that's correct. Whoops, wait, was that correct? I think so. I don't know. Alright, so, yeah, so now, I guess, yeah. So I guess the automated system will continue to run just the same. one big difference though is that the automated system won't interrupt the other system. So the new system, maybe I'll say user driven. Huh. What really differentiates these two? Because for every adjective I come up to describe the alternative, I think like, wait, I don't want to necessarily exempt the other. So like when I said contextual, like I didn't want to preclude the automated system from like having some level of context, like I was saying about how pirate ships don't appear in the desert, or that pirate ships are different in the desert. So yeah, I'm trying to think of like what is the fundamental difference? I guess like handwritten, I guess. AlphaCraw, hey, how's it going? Yeah, Python. Just a heads up, we're probably going to be working on a lot of different things, but yeah, Python is the current thing. So, yeah, we're making a chat-based game for Twitch, for this stream, in fact. It's like, so I'll just throw. Oops. What? Yes. What? What? Excuse me, how about you just open your own stupid console? No, IPython console is currently available to rent. We'll open one, then. Are you serious? Yikes. Yikes. Alright, there we go. Anyways, yeah, so yeah, we're making a game in Python that actually plays in the stream. You can, the visuals are still very preliminary, but you can kind of see now there's like little dudes crawling across the bottom of the screen. Don, hey, welcome! How's it going? Oh, no, I don't... Yes? What is this? Why is it that I used to be able to kill consoles and, Oh, there we go. There's this kind of console, right? Yeah, this is the kind that I could kill and would just come back. Ugh! Are you serious? Are you serious? Why is this button not, Oh, here we go. New dedicated Python console. Fine. That was weird. Okay. Now will you, like, just go when I ask you to go? Cool. Excellent, thank you. Right, so, my life's pretty good. I really can't complain. I've been having fun. Doing, doing whatever I please, I guess. Is probably the best way to describe it. Sorry, I'm just gonna grab my, Oh, that's a really good question, Tom. How my game is going? Because actually, that, the reason the stream today is called Whatever is because I actually have no clue what I'm working on. So, how my game is going, that'll change, like, every minute of the day, I think. Because not only do I not know what to work on today, I'm also, like, not only can I not decide what to work on today, but what I'm working on so far, I don't even know exactly what I want it to be. So, like, yeah, a lot of unknowns right now. But that also means a lot of potential, right? Because, like, who knows? Maybe it'll all come out magically great. Oh, cool. Alright. Melons are good. Melons are delicious. They're, so sweet, and yet, really pretty good, right? In terms of, like, what the... Yeah, I have a sweatshirt. I don't know, it's getting to that point where, even in my, like, cramped little apartment, it still gets, pretty cold. I'm supposed to be making a game. I'm gonna make a game. Alright. So, right, alright, so now we have, like, we cut out the old visuals, and then, oh. Yeah, I'm gonna assume everything works. Even though, like, the last time we were looking at this project, everything didn't work. I feel like everything should work now. Probably. Actually, let me double check. Where's the part where we load in? Yeah, that's probably fine. Probably fine. Cool. Uh, yeah, well, I'm going to be working Alpha. I'm going to be working primarily on this project, and this project is in Python, so you have come to the right place. Yeah, and actually, I guess if you find it helpful, then I probably will stick with Python. Not because you find it helpful, but coincidentally, I'm going to probably stick with Python, and you find it helpful. So, uh, this is the Anaconda distribution. Yes, those are both true statements. All right, so yeah, we need to now recognize a new command. We need to now recognize a new event input by myself. So yeah. Uh, so uh, yeah. What does it look like when I talk? In chat, I mean, like, what do my chat? So I'll just say whatever. So what does that look like? Wait, what? Okay, yeah. All right, so, all right, it looks like this. All right, so, yeah, so I basically want to filter for myself because I mean, it doesn't literally just have to be me, but I need to filter for my own name or yeah, no, I need to filter for like the names of DMs. So, huh. Yeah, for now it'll just be me, and I can worry about expanding that later. Uh, oh, cool. I cannot disprove that, Don. What type of music do you play? Alright, so, yeah, so, okay, so previously this was my little hack to only allow myself to input commands, but now I'm going to be actually more deliberate. I'm going to just say, I'm going to say roughly the same thing, but I'm going to say, so, if, oops, I don't have to put the pound sign in, because I don't want this to be commented out. Top dot find, and then, like, this is literally how my inputs start, so, I'm going to say if this, equals 0, because that's the case wherein this string starts at the very first character, so I feel like that's legit. Like, if anyone else tried to input a command, like, it would start with their own name instead. And they can't even make a name that starts with binary and get it to work because I assume these are invalid characters. But you know what? I'm not going to bother risking it because I don't have to. So I'm just going to, like, legit go all out. And so yeah, so this will only respond to literally my own commands. Hey, Aaron, yeah, well, that's an exaggeration, but, yeah, no, alright, I guess that's fair. Well, so, yeah, this might explain it, Aaron. I'm redoing the entire project. I'm basically, like, starting over. So that maybe that'll make things a little more clear as to what is going on here. All right, so sorry, that was my reaction to what Don asked. I mean, nothing against those places, but like, I mean, I can pretty definitively say no. I can pretty definitively say no to those places. I'd probably die if I had to work there. But that's a good question, because, like, I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. In terms of, like, what I want to do, then, I think I've probably given enough information for you to know. All right, so yeah, so if top find, etc., etc. Oh yeah, actually, you know what? I can. Oh no, it doesn't have the channel. All right, so I should. All right, so then. Huh. So what do I do with this? I mean, I need a way to. I need a way for me to. For me to issue a command, because sometimes I use chat not to issue commands. Sometimes I just use chat. So. Uh. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, if I worked in AAA, I probably couldn't live stream. At least, it would go very differently. There are some AAA who live stream, but like, I mean, they have to go through all the like bureaucracy, and like, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't have anything against AAA live streaming. I guess my main qualm is that I don't want to do that. um, Thank you. Actually, one thing I was thinking of doing is setting up Patreon or Patreon, I guess it's called. Because yeah, well, so while we're on the topic of like how I'm going to afford food in the near future, which is kind of an important topic for me. Yeah, I'm thinking of things. I don't know what to do exactly, but yeah, one of the things I considered was setting up a Patreon. Because yeah, it might be a little while before I actually release projects, and maybe that's fine. Maybe I'll just subsist until I actually release projects. But I don't know. The other nice thing about Patreon is that it's kind of like a little. I don't know. It feels a bit like like Kickstarter and like other crowdfunding projects where like there's a little less risk involved because like a lot you're kind of like you don't have to finish the product before you can kind of figure out like what is the user base and what is the who's looking forward to the product, and that's those sort of things. It's similar to like pre-ordering or like other mechanisms whereby developers can kind of assess interest before committing to a full development cycle. Which AAA companies would I not mind working for? I'll say I'll spin it to the positive, which is like what do I like in AAA dev? I like AAA dev that doesn't succumb to like what you think of as like the cliches of the industry. Like, I mean, like, think of everything like people would criticize about games. Like they're mindless, they're violent, they're not like, I mean, like this one I have to laugh at, but like people used to accuse games of like being satanic and like promoting the devil or whatever, but more actually what I mean, or I think a more sensible criticism is just be like they don't promote good morals, they don't really add any particular value to a person's life. Like the person who plays the game is not any better off for having played the game. To be clear, I don't agree with any of those things. I'm listing things that people could say about poorly made games. So yeah, a AAA studio that I would like to work at disregards all of those things and instead makes a game that does actually that has like artistic value, that is actually a meaningful product, that like a person who plays the game is actually better off for having played it. Like it meaningfully improves their quality of life in some regard. And basically something that basically it's like a work that stands on its own, not in the context of video games, but as a product that a human could create and be proud of. Sorry, so a lot of that's really vague because a lot of that depends on like the person. Maybe some people are really proud of like games that I don't like, but I don't know if they have necessarily a cause to be proud of those things. Anyways, Yeah, yeah, and like I don't know, I'm not really at the Kickstarter place yet, right? Like maybe if I get into a groove or something and I actually plan like a major project. I just don't plan major projects, right? I tend to plan like smaller projects. So I don't know. I don't know. Do people kickstart like smaller titles? I guess they could. There's no reason they couldn't. But anyways, sorry, I'm really far behind on chat. Uh, Yogscast. I have no clue what Yogscast is. Oh, yeah. uh, Yikes. Yeah, that's the other thing. I don't want money for something I haven't done. I want money for the things I have done because I like doing things, and I'm perfectly willing to accept money for things that I've done, uh, because I fully intend to support myself in that manner. I don't need money for things I haven't done yet because then you get into those risky situations where like you accidentally like spend $3 million, you accidentally waste $3 million, and then everything sucks. So yeah. Uh, I I've enjoyed Naughty Dog games. At the same time, I've been very cognizant of how they could have easily just done it better. But that's not to say that they didn't make something with some merit. Uh, no, they do a lot of things very right, and then they also do a lot of things that I was saying before about like I don't know, just I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, uh, so let's right. So okay. So this isn't like the only thing. I'm just gonna make up a fake command for starters. I'm gonna just say uh, and top dot find. Can I line break? I probably can't just line break because there's no terminal character in Python. I don't know. Fun fact, I don't I'm no good with Python. Fun fact. Um, all right, so what's this command going to be? I guess I don't want to use the hashtag because actually I could just search for hashtag, right? Because well, no, I don't know how these events are going to be set up. So for starters, I'm just going to do something really simple and really deliberate. I'm just gonna like have like a magic word that initiates these events. So uh, what? This will be easy. This is easy enough. I'll just like so it'll just be like new event. Oh wait, except it's all lowercase because we already lowered it. So new event. No, I should add in a special character so if I don't accidentally say a phrase that includes that. Okay, so what what I'm just sorry, I'm looking at the punctuation row on my keyboard to just think of what blurb, blurb, whatever. For now, I'm just gonna use the pound sign again. New event. I don't care. Again, this like I can just change this whenever. Uh, all right. Anyways, so yeah, what happens here? So this will be the case we're in. Uh, this will be the case we're in. A new event begins. A user-generated event begins. Man. So so the other thing to consider, I guess, is the event on state because like hypothetically if I issued one of these commands in the middle of another event, what's supposed to happen then? Maybe I should differentiate. Maybe I should have like a separate case for if there's not currently event going. Because if there is currently event going, for one thing, that's rude of me. I shouldn't do that. I should not be in the habit of doing that. But I don't know. I guess it could happen. And in that case, I should probably just should probably have the other event just like conclude itself quite promptly. Uh, but I probably won't worry about that for now. Probably, I can worry about that later. Uh, so, huh. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Alright. So let's look at what happens when a new event begins. Um, yeah. So it's it's like yeah. Here's all the new event stuff. Hmm. Yes, a lot of the structure of an event will have to change just necessarily because, for one thing, in this new event system, I think there's going to be events where the where people get to input like their own actions. Like not all of the actions are going to be prescripted. Like some of the actions are going to be open, or some of the new events are going to be completely open ended, and then people can actually just choose what to do. Uh, huh. So yeah, this is all gonna change. It's all gonna change very fundamentally. um, so one step at a time, though. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's pretty much this. But actually, no, we don't need to do all of this. So we do need to reset edict and eldict. So I'll start moving things up. Actually, no, I'll just transplant everything and then trim out the unnecessary bits. All right, so. Right, unindent all of this stuff. Right, so the next event thing, get rid of that. I am not a... Okay, I'm only partially a hippie. I'm only sometimes a hippie. And the only reason I don't have it is because... Whatever. I'm gonna ban you for that. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so yeah, we can get rid of the next event stuff. Yeah. But we do have to make curve, the next event, equals something. Yeah, I guess it has to be a new event, right? So... I mean, I guess that's simple enough, right? We can just say, oh no, this is really weird. I'm just like working through my mind, like the way like actions are processed just has to. It's another one of those things that'll have to change at a very intrinsic level with this new system. Ah. Hmm. Yeah. I'll start grafting in the new system and then worry about retrofitting later, because I could start like reworking all of the old systems to accommodate the new one. But I think I'll just start with the new one, and then I'll at least have a clearer image of how to go about doing some of that stuff. Yeah. No point in trying to map it all out ahead of time. So let's say next ev, or like new ev equals what? Event, right? Yeah. And Yeah. Right. Uh, so actually, I mean, what if the event structure do we even have to really use? I guess the outros. No, we're just not gonna. So I should probably just set this as like a new event type. Or nah, no. I should add a new quality of events for whether for whether the events for this distinction, which I guess would be good because then I'll at least have something to call this. So event name type. Yeah, a lot of that's immaterial for this event type. So class event. Uh, what did I decide? Uh, I'll just call it live. So like live equals false. Uh, oops. So live equals false. And I think that means, I think like as long as I'm not setting it to something else, it should just be false for all of these things, and then I'll just make sure to set it to true for. So new ev dot live equals true. Oops. I always forget semicolons when working in C# and I was. Wait, why do you think there's an error here? Invalid syntax. Oh, I've used and instead of and. Dupes. Oh, true, capital T true. Save that. Oh, which means I probably forgot to do capital F false up here. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, I guess this will be the distinction. Because maybe it's fine to just keep everything handling non-live prescripted events, handle them all the same way, and then I can just do new handling for these live events. I guess probably. So eventually, cur_ev will equal new ev, but not yet. Because what else do we have to do? We have to, oh no. Oh yeah, so we don't have to say the intro because I was supposed to have said the intro. Like, saying the intro should have been the initiation of this new event. So, let's see. Yeah, so we can get rid of that part. Say count plus. Oh no, we're not saying anything, so we can get rid of. Global time. This is for. No, that's also part of saying stuff. So I can get rid of all of those things. Oh yeah. So the key setup. Oh well. No, yeah, we can get rid of that. Because that was just for event type 0. Sorry, I'm still thinking about how I'll use this. And, I actually have no clue. Yeah, I mean, I only have, like, rough ideas, is what I mean. I have, like, vague clues. Alright, event time, yeah, I guess that works alright. Eventually I'll probably want to put in an override for the time mechanism so that if I want to make the event longer or shorter, I can do that, like by appending like some part of the the initiating message. Event slide time. Actually, oh, slides. Yeah, no, we can get rid of slides entirely. Yeah. Oh, so that's good. So yeah, let's get rid of that. Slide time, slide duration, get rid of all those things. No one care. get rid of all this stuff. Yep. So right, yeah. Let's just find all references to slide. It's so weird how in what are you doing? It's so weird how when you can just declare variables anywhere, like it's because you can't. I don't know. You can't rinse out a variable because like if you rinse out a variable, it might just spontaneously appear in other places. I mean, like any old references to it that would be setting it to something are just now the creation of that variable instead. No, what are you doing, Aaron Scope? What domain names are so good that they're worth $100? Or are you just buying like 100 domain names or something? Are you just buying like all the domain names? I mean, sure, if that's what you want to do with your life, don't let me stop you. But like, really? Wait, what the heck? I thought I deleted all this stuff already. Where am I? Am I working on the wrong file? No? I could have sworn I deleted all this stuff already. Woo, trippy. What? No, I totally deleted this stuff. How did that? Whoa. Alright. Maybe I just dreamed about deleting this stuff because of how much I wanted to delete this stuff. No, I totally did. I swear I did. Oh my gosh, you guys. I don't know what's happening. We might have gone through like some sort of weird trans-dimensional portal wherein I hadn't deleted that stuff yet. That's weird though. So where was I? Right, here we go. Alright. Why do you need so many? You're just setting up like a million different websites? Are you like a web developer? Sorry, did you already tell me that you're a web developer? I remember someone told me that they're a web developer, and I'm thinking, now that I've actually dedicated a slight amount of brain power to comprehending what you're saying, it's occurring to me that was probably you. Sorry. I don't know. I'm sorry. Alright, so event overtime. Yeah. Actually, no. I probably don't want to use. I probably don't want to. I probably want to change how overtime works. I might just want to cut overtime altogether. No. Yeah. Overtime will just be different for. Oh. Huh. Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah. Hmm. Oh. Alright. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I don't know that much about what are the right domains to pick, because like, yeah, especially if you live in a place where there's an alternative to .com, because I guess some people will naturally assume the alternative. They'll assume like .code, whatever, which is awkward. It's like, I don't know. But I don't have to deal with that. um, uh, so yeah, so all right, so that I think this is like these are like the necessary steps, but then oh, huh. Yeah, no, there are at least a few other steps, because like I have to extract something out of this message in terms of setup, I assume, because like then, because Because if not, then what? Then what? um, oh yeah, that's the other thing. Is I think I want to add in like a secret panel or something, like something that so that I can get information about the current event. Like while it's in progress, so that I don't have to put all of that information into the game HUD. Uh, hmm. Probably. Probably. Uh, yeah, I hadn't thought that part through entirely. Uh, in hypothetically, I should know how to do that because that's kind of like something that I've done before using Python. Like my limited experience with Python did include that. And I think I used like tkinter or tkinter or whatever that is to set it up before. How does that stuff work again? Uh, de facto standards UI. Yeah, and this wouldn't have to be pretty because it's just for my own usage. It's basically just a way to oh. Oh, actually I could use this instead of I could use this interface instead of having to issue commands directly into chat. Actually, yeah, that alright. Now that I think about it, that probably makes a lot more sense. So yeah, I should do this. I mean, like, some of what I started to type will make sense and I can continue with that, but in another way, I should probably be going in this direction. So yeah, so Journey will have the graphics that pop up and display on stream, and then I guess it'll have this other secret panel that is not intended to show up on stream. And that'll be helpful because then if I have to like administrate the game while it's running, I'll have I'll be able to give myself some mechanisms to handle that sort of thing. Interesting. Alright, so yeah, probably gonna have to do this stuff, I guess. Excuse me. Yeah. If I thought more about this, I probably would have wanted to do this not on stream, but whatever. Hopefully it'll come back to me fairly promptly. Like hopefully I'll be able to remember all the stuff that I did to work with this sort of stuff before. Basically I just need like, whoa, what? I don't know what that is. Good call, Aaron. I don't know how I don't know how I have avoided it up to this point. It's only a matter of time now. So, oh yeah. Alright, so basically I just need like text display to indicate stuff. I don't know, some stuff. Just so I can see like with the tool what's going on, and I need like text input so that I can put input live events. Alright, so this could be cool, I guess. This is basically like so what I'm setting up here now, I guess the analogy would be like, you know how like in tabletop role-playing games how like the DM has their they have like the shield that like hides their papers and stuff, and then they have like their secret stuff going on. That's basically the tool that I'm making now. So like if I'm the DM of this game, then this is how I would control it. yeah, I really do have to go in this direction with it because like I don't like using chat, and I don't like using chat for information because that gets spammy because this is a bot that we're working with, and I don't like using and the stuff that actually gets displayed graphically on screen. I only want to put the things on screen that I like to show on screen. So I'm talking myself into this because I'm just I mean like if I don't have to do this, I wouldn't want to do this. If this is just bloat, then like I would want to, just find a simpler alternative. But yeah, no. For the reasons I just said, I'm thinking this probably is the right way to go with it. So sorry, I should have thought further ahead, but I started the stream with like a half full water bottle. So, or before I get started on that, I'm gonna just refill my water bottle real fast. I won't be gone long at all. I'm back. Sorry for the delay. Yeah. I'm thinking back to the last time I used tkinter or tkinter or whatever it's called, and it was a bit fiddly, as I recall. Like just getting stuff to show up and organized the way I wanted it organized was a little bit. So I'm also just trying to think of like how, like where I'm even gonna put this on screen, because like everything that's not on screen, like everything that's not like there is where I have OBS and the chat panel. So I might have to just move some of that stuff to my other computer, to be honest. I might just have to offload it. I don't know, or just get like another monitor or something. But I can worry about that later. This is just logistical. Oh, my earbuds. Musics. Actually, I guess I don't really need that today. I'm just gonna shut that off. Sorry. So yeah. So I guess I tend to gravitate towards docs, but typically what I actually find more useful are just like examples. So like let's see if there's Tkinter examples. Yeah. What? No. Are these all? Alright, well that's an obvious first step, is import tkinter. Oh, main loop. Oh. Oh. Huh. So I guess I should thread this? Or, I don't know, main loop. Yeah, it's been a little while since I used this. Let me see if I can't recall how I'm supposed to do this. Or actually, no. I mean, like the last time I used this, it wasn't even for a very similar sort of setup. So main loop, yeah. So yeah, I mean, clearly this has to take place apart from. Oh yeah, right. So no, this is like probably going to be almost entirely user driven, and we can't really have that because there is a level of automation that it would need. So I guess we have to thread tkinter, I guess. So that'll be interesting. Probably. I assume that'll be interesting because it kind of has to be. Alright, so yeah. Huh. Oh, how does that work? I haven't, I haven't done, I haven't done this before, so alright, this will be fun. Yes, so let's import tkinter because that's an important first step. I'm going to keep calling it tkinter if that's not what it's actually supposed to be called. Feel free to correct me. Wait, is this supposed to be capitalized or all lowercase? I guess it doesn't matter. What? Oh yeah, sure. Huh. uh, so, dot pack? Oh, right, yeah. That's how you, like, get stuff. Get all the UI elements. Yeah, Aaron, you're ruling chat right now. Sorry, you said that a while ago, but it's still true. It's true to this day. Uh, so, yeah. Gosh. Right, because so for example, if I, actually no, yeah, no, maybe I don't have to thread it. No, I probably do. Yeah, no, I almost certainly do. So how's that gonna work, actually? Will that work? I hope the answer is yes. The answer has to be yes, right? Or maybe tkinter is not the correct solution. We'll see. So let's set up what? Let's set up. Oh yeah, what's the? I need to have like a thing. So we'll say panel equals what is it? tkinter.tk. tkinter.tk, right, like that. Wait, what are the arguments for that? Screen name, what? Come back. Screen name, base name, class name, whatever. I don't care. So yeah, so we have our panel. Oh, actually, well, yeah, whatever. And then, yeah, right, because if I, okay, so, yeah, just, like, get data, right? We'll just say what, like, well, yeah, I'm just gonna I'm like fairly certain that this is in fact necessary, but like if I do this, then nothing else will happen, right? Because it'll go into the main loop and the rest of the stuff won't evaluate, I assume, right? That's how that works, right? Yeah. Alright, but then as soon as I close it, then the rest of it goes. Alright, so definitely need to thread that. And then hopefully it'll all still work. Hopefully. So, def run panel, I guess. No arguments. And so then, or I'll move this down to here, and then right. So just like with a get data, just like with get data, I'll just want to say, I guess I can rename Fred. Fred was my only thread, so I just I guess yeah, no, I'll say data thread equals etc, and then panel thread, whoop, I can type, I can totally type, equals thread, start new thread, except instead of get data, it's, what do I call it? Run panel. Probably. And so then, hopefully we get our panel and the rest of the good stuff. Where's the panel? No panel? Panel! Panel! I think it just terminated. So yeah, no. So we need to keep the keep that thread alive. I guess. What? The thread terminated. Yeah. Alright, yeah, so, I mean, I know the hacky way I could do that, but, let's look up the correct way to do that. Right, so panel thread, start new thread. I'm guessing there's like a different parameter we could give it to make it non-terminal. Or I can just do the hacky thing, because that works fine too. Python. Sure. Start new thread. Function args quargs. Args quargs. Alright. Args, which must be a tuple. The optional quargs arguments specify the dictionary. Oh, keyword arguments. When the function returns, the thread silently exits. The function terminates with an unhandled exception. No. Explain the arguments, you jerk. That's why I came here. I came here for you to explain the arguments. You jerk. Oh, maybe it means the arguments for the function. Oh. So... Huh. I guess I'll just do it the stupid way. The stupid way, I guess, would just be... What's the most meaningless statement that you can have in Python? Like the statement that... Oh, wait. No, is that even what I want to do? I basically just want to make sure that this doesn't terminate. So I just need a statement that doesn't... Oh, wait. Wait. was it? It's like raw input or something. So you basically just get Python to just like chill out. Or no, maybe there's probably just like a normal way to do this, right? Python. Uh, uh, how do you get Python to just chill out, to just like kick back and relax? What would that even be called? What would that be like? Like sleep? I don't know. I'm just gonna punch words in until I find one that works. Oh, suspends execution. I mean, I kind of want that, I guess. I don't know, right? Because we want the thread to just like hang out. We want the thread to just kind of be like doing whatever. I mean, I don't even know if this approach is gonna work, so I probably shouldn't spend too much time worrying about it. Whatever. I'm just gonna see if this even whatever. So I'm just gonna say like, wait, oh yeah. So how do you use the sleep command? It's like, oh, time.sleep. No, I don't think that's what I want to do. No, yeah, all right, whatever. I don't care. I'm just gonna say like, while true. Pointless equals true. I don't care. Wait, what? What's your issue with this? Pointless is assigned, but never used. Yes, that's correct. It's that is its purpose. Alright, let's see what this does. No, that doesn't work either. Maybe I guess it just doesn't like it if I'm. It just doesn't like that I'm trying to thread. It just doesn't like that I'm trying to thread its main loop, I guess. Because I don't see how that thread could have terminated. It should have been stuck in a while loop, just like all other good things. Is it because I have that error here? No. So against my better judgment, I'm gonna put a print statement here. I'm just gonna print anything and see what that does. Because we should just see. Oh, there's an error happening, and I just hadn't really noticed it before. Wait. Oh, yeah. No, I'm just an idiot. I'm trying to pass an argument into. All right. No, I'm a silly person. Right. Yeah. No, because that other one did take an argument, and this one does not. I'm a silly person. Right. So. Yeah. So hopefully I don't need any of this silly stuff. And it'll just work. It'll just work. Nope. It's not better. Oh, right, okay. So I just pass in an empty tuple. I guess is what you want me to do. Like that. No? Not enthusiastic about that. So just that. Right. There we go. So we still have this. So what did we get? Oh no! Hey, look, we have a TK too. All right, cool. All right, so that's way simpler. All right, the lesson of that story is just look for errors. Because yeah. Anyways, all right, so cool. Now, yeah. What's the rest of the stuff that we do with TK? TK. So yeah, I want to do stuff like buttons and stuff, right? Data from a server and graph it in real time. Sounds hardcore. Wow, that was the worst tutorial I've ever read. Ugh. No, I don't care about that. Online examples, that sounds good. Hey, who is it? Who was it? It was Alpha. I don't know if you're still here, but look, we're looking at Python examples, just like you. Whoops. Well, we're trying to look at Python examples. Whoops, no, these ones are all exploded, but totally looking at Python examples. Just like you said. What? I don't... Oh. This isn't T-Kinter. I hope this is I hope this is worthwhile knowledge, because I don't like learning things that I don't need to know. Although, yeah, no, whatever. This is probably right. It's probably correct. It's a bit esoteric in terms of like what I think ultimately I need my skill set to be in life, but that's fine. So yeah. I guess I just have to, yeah, so I have to construct the UI before we run the main loop. And I have to just let the, and then I think if I construct it correctly, then it'll work while the game runs. It'll work on its own thread, hopefully. That's the idea, anyways. So right, okay. Yeah. Because this is how, yeah, this is like how we set up buttons and like give them command and stuff, right? Because like life must have been like a thing from up here. Yeah, right, totally. Cool. Alright, so I think this is basically what I was looking for. It was like how to set up buttons. Well, at least not the only thing I was looking for, but that was an important one. So tk button UI text with command. So yeah, tk. I guess I should just be looking up the tkinter. Are there just like legit like tkinter docs? Just like this one maybe. Buttons. Button widget. There we go. Kind of. No, not really. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, this sounds about right. All right, yeah, this should be helpful. All right, so yeah, what do we want? I guess we want we'll want to start simple. We'll want to start just with a text field. So I should look up that. Um, just a text field and a button, basically. We'll just start very simple. So like a label, just a label and a button. Label. Alright, so sorry. What was a super simple example? Or just like a label? Simplest possible to get different. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, yeah, no, not a label. Sorry. Wait, no, yeah, no, not a label. What am I thinking? Like an actual, like, text box. Text widget, maybe? Sort of. Is that a true statement? Is that like actually a tagline for Python, or is that just a? Is that just sarcasm? Because honestly, I could see it going either way. Yeah, I am. So you're right. So the project that I'm working on is I don't know. It's a kind of a funny one that I've been uh, adapting gradually. Last week I shelved it, and then this week I had an epiphany, and I was like, no, I must go back. I must return. So yeah, what was it? It was Tuesday of last week that I just decided to give up on it, and then I mean, I kind of, I wasn't like trying to erase it from the face of the earth or anything, but I honestly, last week I didn't know if I'd ever return to it. Yeah, I have I don't know, I guess it's like any language, right? There are going to be some stuff that's really cool, and then other stuff that is like... At least that's my experience with it. Right, so I was looking up, how do I put in like a legit text field, right? Is it just the text, is it just text.widget, or excuse me, text widget? Message widget? Huh. You'd think it'd be fairly fundamental, right? Entry. Is that a thing? Entry widget. Entry as in text entry, perhaps? Single line of text, that could be sufficient. Oh, okay, so yeah, text widget. Okay. So entry, so should we do entry widget or text widget? I guess text widget, actually, I prefer. Because I don't know. I might want to get a little verbose. I occasionally get a little verbose, so it might be helpful to have it word wrap. Yeah, alright, so yeah, this should be fairly good for starters. I just need like a, so wait, how do, it's been so long. Alright, so like, so when I'm, okay, tkinter.label, wait, what? Panel tkinter.tk. Oh. So I don't actually have to. I don't have to declare the whole panel. I can just be like it can just be like PEV. That's probably how I'll prefix the event panel stuff. PV text equals tkinter dot text dot tkinter dot text. I don't know why it's refusing to complete any longer. Tkinter dot text. Do I need to pass in any parameters to it? Do I want to? I won't, for starters. To see how it turns out by itself. Or no, I guess I should at least put in like a width or something. Nah, whatever, I don't care. And then so PEV button equals tkinter dot button, and then oh wait, pack. How's pack work? Because oh wait, no, maybe. Hold on. Let me refer to some other example of how people set this stuff up. TK dot, etc. Yeah, how's this stuff all get packed eventually? Yeah equals TK dot frame. Root equals. Oh, root. Alright. Okay, so. Okay, so I should probably pass that in. Yeah. Alright, so. Panel. Panel. Yeah. And then, do I have to pack panel? Probably. Yeah. Pack propagate. How much regular pack? Regular pack, maybe? Oops. Yeah. See how that goes. Russ Jr., hey, welcome. How's it going? Welcome to the channel. Let's see what that does. Oh, hello. Panel.pack. What's the problem? Attribute error pack. I don't get it. What? Attribute error? Yeah, no, I get it. So what the what? How's pack supposed to work? Why is there no reference to it? Should I just get rid of it? Alright, let's see what happens without it. Save and run. Well, that's not better, because it definitely doesn't have the things that we asked for. So let's so alright, what if like UI dot or like UI piv UI equals frame or tkinter dot frame. Wait, no, what was the other thing? It was like yeah, frame. So frame panel, and then what if we use this instead, and then we pack that? How's that? Dot pack. There we go. Oh, so maybe I should have just used that other pack. Anyways, let's see what that does. Hey, look at that. Something's different. Because look, it's all way too small. So we're making progress, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, how do I, alright, so now I should probably give, like, dimension to the stuff that we're setting up. I might, you know what, actually I might, I wish there was a clean way to deactivate the, Pygame stuff, because that window is just going to keep popping up, and it's going to be irksome every time it does. But whatever. Alright, so... wait, what am I doing here? Oh yeah, I was just going to see if there was like a... Oh, I guess I should... maybe I should just add width to my elements, right? That makes enough sense. I like width. Width is cool. So what if, yeah, what if these each just had like width? Width equals 40. I don't know what this scale is. So alright, so what if these elements just had like width? Is that better? Whoa, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. And no, it's not better. So maybe I need to pack things differently, or I don't know. Yeah, sorry. If I'd been thinking harder about this, I would have set up some of the stuff offline before streaming. But instead, we all get to learn it together. So. Maybe I should just pack it using oh, is it because I'm... You don't have to like pack individual elements, do you? Right? No, I certainly hope you don't. Oh, although they are... Huh. Like in this example, they're setting up a grid. I guess maybe it wouldn't hurt to do something like that. I don't know. I don't remember having to have done that before. Guess it couldn't hurt though. Row. So like for example, piv text dot grid row equals 1, and then piv button dot grid row equals 2. I don't know. What's that gonna do? Hey, look at that. Hey, look at that. Blammo. We have text and we have a button. Cool. Alright, so, yeah. That's basically all we need. For starters. I should probably change the height, because this seems like too much height, right? I don't need that much text. That's just like wasteful. Oh, cool. What happens if you... Okay, and the mouse wheel works, scrolling up and down. Cool. Yeah! Success! Oh, you can't select? Oh no, Control A just doesn't do that. Alright. That's fine. I'll just have to be very deliberate about what I type here. Alright, cool. Yeah, so this is pretty close to done. That's a funny joke I like to tell myself from time to time. How do you, oh yeah, so one important thing is going to be disabling the little close button in the corner, because I just know that I'm going to accidentally click the little close button in the corner a lot, and that's going to get really annoying. I'm going to accidentally, like I'll be trying to minimize it or something, and then I'll just accidentally press that instead. So what if, hopefully there's some way that we can deactivate that. I hope. It'd actually be nice if I could do it for the Pygame window too. I won't worry about that too much for now, because I can always just stop and restart the bot as needed for now. Although, like I said, I'll probably want a better solution for the longer term. All right. Yeah. So now let's make stuff do stuff, I guess. That was an okay width. 40 was an okay width, but can I change the height too? I assume I can, right? I'm assuming it's probably just the same. Let's also use a height of like 20, I guess, because we don't need it to be that big. Nope, that didn't do anything. It would have made sense to me, but no. Apparently that's not how you change the height of something. Did I change the height of the wrong thing? Oh, maybe it's because the panel. Maybe it's because the height of the UI is too big. So what if I said your height was no, I don't know if that necessarily makes sense. What if I set your height as 40 or like 30? I don't know. What would that do? Anything? Nope. Alright, so I'll probably just stop caring about how this is too much space. I should add text to the button, I guess, because that could be handy. It's just so I know what that button does. So when I add in new buttons, yeah. Alright, so let's, right. Oh, right, and so then also, I mean, I'm going to want to, oh, huh. So, huh. Interesting. How does, oh, yeah, how do these things, because I want the button to clear the text in the box when I click it. But how do I set that up in an organized fashion? Do I have to just declare the button, then declare the... No, I can probably just do that out of order, right? Hopefully I can do that out of order. So, okay, let's say, what if we can just do this out of order? So, like, let's call it like process, or yeah. So I can say send event or start event or create event or something. Yeah, create event, and then we do need to pass something in. We need to pass in. Oh, we probably need to pass a lot of things in, but for starters, we'll just pass in text, or pev text, or yeah, okay, so yeah, we'll pev text, yeah, sure, whatever. So then yeah, so what this is going to do is this is going to be what happens when we click the button, and when we click the button, pev text. How do I oh wait, what? How come grid is the only anyways, right, so right, now this is all good and well, but we need to yeah, no, I don't care about the options. I need to care about the things that I can actually do to it. Where is that? Like, how do I manipulate the contents of it? Is that like, that's gotta be a thing you can do, right? Yeah. Path text dot, here we go. Sorry, I have a project named bbox. I hadn't seen that that those four letters used together before, but apparently, I don't know, what was that, like bounding box or something? Alright, so I just want to address the text, the text contents of so I guess I just need better docs. Get, maybe? Get? This is just like get set sort of thing? Is that how? Let's find out. Is there a set? Well, there's not a set. So, I don't know. Is there a clear? Because it's settle for a clear. No. Yeah, I could go for some real docs instead of just having to guess with these things. Actually, if I hover over, will it give me an indicator? What is that? No. Of course not. Winfo? No. Oh, no. Alright, no, I just need better docs, right? So, are there going to be better docs here, or? Nah. I'm just going to go seek. So, enter text. Widget, sure. What you got? No, I'm unimpressed. Really? There's not just like regular docs for these things? Oh, sorry, D. Mitsuki. I didn't notice you asked what did we do. Right, so if it wasn't clear from what was going on, the accomplishment was oops, oh, I broke things. Oops. The accomplishment was the little text box that we had on screen a second ago. Sorry, I missed that. So, yeah, yikes. Yikes, I say. Huh. Anyways, ugh. I'll try and get it out of this. Excuse me. I'm just not enthusiastic about any of this. Yeah, is Tkinter gonna be this weird to work with? Because like, how do you just not have like regular docs? I'm just really impressed by that. Like, I mean, auto docs are like. Anyways, no, it's just weird. It's just weird that there's nothing like normal here.